Hello, hello. Welcome to Notary Educators. It's your girl, Coach Kimmi. Hello, hello. Welcome. I am live. We're doing a little teaching, a little gifting. Hey, welcome, welcome. We are talking field inspection. Some of us are needing some extra income. I'm going to give you a little training about it, give you a little discount. Hey, welcome. How's it going? Talk a little bit about this notary space. See what's up. Hold on one second. Business, y'all. I'm sorry. 1 second. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. All right. How is everybody doing? Where are we checking in from today? Are we doing field inspections? Let's get that going while I'm texting. Are we doing field inspections? Yes or no? Are we doing field inspections? Are we? Are we doing field inspections? Yes or no? We're going to get right into it, y'all, because I got a session tonight. Welcome, everybody. Yes, I see some yes. Hey. All right, Lisa, what's up? You know, Kate, Denise call you that, Lisa. That's why I start calling you that. I always say it in my mind, Lisa, but she like, Lisa. Hey, June, what's going on? Lisa. Stephanie, what's up? Hey, Laura. June, what's going on with you? Stephanie says, not yet. Carla says she used to do it. And who is this? Hey, T2 Love, what's up? She's saying yes, 100. New to the chat. I don't know what field inspections are. Hey, Charette, how are you? That's why I'm here today, guys. We're going to talk about it. I'm going to get right into it really quick. I'm Coach Kimmi. Yes, I've changed my name a little bit because I'm starting a new adventure, and I might as well get used to saying it. Coach Kimmi. If you call me Kimmi, I'm going to still answer, okay? Or Kimberly or Kim or any of the above. But Coach Kimmi, going forward, started yesterday. Getting ready for my new venture. I'll talk about it a little bit later. Not really notary related, but I'll tell y'all about it because that's how I roll. So we're going to get right into it. So what is field inspections? What is it? Is it hard? Do you have to be a notary? All right, let's get into it. So field inspections. Hey, dispatching sister. What's up? Field inspections are not Coach with a K. Coach with a K, guys. Thank you, T2 Love, though. Appreciate it. Coach Kimmi with a K. K. All right. Yeah, my new business is called Creators Club with Kimmi. So you'll hear about it in the future. I've been talking about it. But anyway, I'm starting to really embrace everything. And I'm so excited to roll that out. But I'll tell you about it later or after this. Let's talk about what you came for today. So field inspections, though, you do not have to be a notary. Okay. Write this down. Many of you are looking for a side hustle. You're looking for something. I hate using the term side hustle. I'm going to tell y'all straight up. But that's what people want to hear. So that's what we're going to call it today. Okay. I do not like using the term side hustle. Why? Because if you call it a side hustle, you're going to treat it like that. I always compare it to like, you go to KFC, give me a side of coleslaw. Give me a side of green beans. That ain't your main course. That ain't your main thing you wanted. It's just something you thought about after the fact. So that's why I don't like side hustle. It's a business. And even just doing field inspections can be a business. You cracking me up too, T2 Love. Even just doing field inspections can be a full business. Y'all know I have a mentorship program. I will tell you about that later, okay? And the course I'm getting ready to talk about is included in the mentorship program, but I'm going to also tell you about it buying it separately because you may not be ready for mentorship. I don't know, but I'm going to tell you about being a field inspector. But the reason I mentioned a mentorship, because there is someone in our mentorship, and the people here that are part of mentorship can attest to it. He's doing quite a few. He did 30 to 40, I believe it was. So you can make a career of doing field inspections. How many of you are making $100 a day? Okay, $100 a day, $3,000 per month, and you only working like an hour and a half a day. Field inspections do not take that long. Okay. They only take about 30 minutes. Where may you be called to go and do a field inspection. They may need you to go out to check a vehicle. What are you checking for on the vehicle? You may go out and check the VIN number, okay? Maybe I did one time where someone had an insurance claim, and in order for the insurance company, for some reason, I don't know all the details on the behind the scenes, but in order for that person to get paid, they had to have the VIN number verified off site, okay? They had the VIN number had to get verified. So I was hired to take a picture of the VIN number and to actually compare the VIN number with what was on the document, notarize that document, okay? So there are many, many reasons. Another time I was hired to go out, and I actually show this in the course in one of the videos I even have here on the channel about field inspection. I have been hired to go out, some work, a company did work at a bank, and I had to go out to confirm that the light was actually working after the person did the work. So field inspection is just that you're out in the field inspecting something. Your boots on the ground, okay? Boots on the ground. I have one more tip I wanted to write. Hold on. So you do not have to be a notary to do this. Now, the reason you hear field inspections and notaries so linkly close in the same sentence a lot of times is because people trust us as notaries to go out and do the work. But when you're actually filling out the applications, they do not ask you, are you a notary? But it's just something that we as notaries know about, those of us that are in the game, because we get these notices and alerts. And a lot of times now they're even coming from signing companies. But again, you do not have to be. So in the course that I've created, of course, there's a course. Of course, there's a course of a course of a course. But I'm giving you some tips of it now. People are killing the game in field inspections in our mentorship. Okay, they are. We have several. So you might have saw a couple videos on here too, because I've been doing like snippets from our mentorship program. Another person said their phone was going off so much that they had to cut the alerts off. Okay. So they had to cut them off. Somebody is saying true. So T2 Love is saying, I'm ready. I've been following Kimmi for a while. LOL. No worries. A lot of you have been following me for years. I appreciate it. I thank you. That means I'm trustworthy. So I appreciate you. I know one day, whenever you're ready, whatever that looks like, you will be a part of Notary Educators doing your thing in this notary space if you need us. If not, we'll rock together right here on YouTube. It is no problem. Hey, Carla. Yes, Carla. I think she's saying yes. Jasmine M, what's up? What's up? So typically, field inspection jobs will pay $25 plus. But I like to teach you to always negotiate, always counter offer. So that's how most of my people are making $50 per job. So if you're not making $50 in 30 minutes, you need to be doing the field inspection training. Okay. You need to be in my field inspection program. All right. Either the self-paced or part of the mentorship, because people are making this money that we're talking about. It's not just pipe dreams. And again, in this economy that we're talking about, and this is not to put fear in you, but I've been preaching for about 2 or 3 weeks now. I want you to own something. Okay. I want you to own your own business. If it's not notary, have a field inspection business. You do nothing but field inspections. It's an excellent way to get started, to get the money you need to be a loan signing agent. Okay. Because it's quick money. And they pay quicker than they do. June is saying, yeah, because she's in mentorship. Yeah, they pay, inspections pay quicker than it does as regular notary work. Most notary work is like 30 to 90 days to get paid. Field inspection typically pays within a month, 30 days. So you still want to always have a running tally of them, like in your pipeline. Rather, you want to have a pipeline, like, okay, I did one today, one tomorrow, and when those checks start hitting, imagine going to your mailbox every day. You got a check for $50. Come on. So you got $50 times 30 days. How much money is that if you only do one? That's if you do one. Now, some people prefer to do Uber, Lyft, all this stuff like that, going to the grocery store. What is that? Instacart. And I appreciate those services because I use them myself. But when it comes to me making money, I'm getting older. Your girl want to do what's easy. That's going to be quick money. Okay. That's why I like general notary work. So I'm going to give you one more tip, and I'm going to tell you what I'm offering for you all today. Okay. June said they usually pay $15 to $30. Yes, but you got to learn to counter, June. You know, we talk about that a lot. And they may not accept your counter offer. Let's just be clear. They may not accept your counter offer. However, once you start doing them, they will start offering you more money. And we had a question to come up in our group last week. I did not lead that session. Alexis did. I'm going to cover that again tonight. Lisa, remind me tonight, June, whoever is here, please remind me tonight to cover this in the mentorship, that because the question was raised. I noticed I've been getting higher offers. Does that mean that I'm doing great work and that they're doing that because of my work? Are they offering more money automatically because I'm doing great work? I wanted to piggyback on that answer a little bit because that is true. As you start doing more, and I have people right here in the chat, I don't like to put everybody's business out. If they want to share, they can one day when they're live. But I do have people right here in this chat that started seeing the same thing because they know I don't have to pay 3 notaries to go out there. I don't have to pay 3 different field inspection people to go out there, right? Because I already know when I send Kimmi out there, or Kimberly, or Coach Kimmi, whatever you want to call me, when I send her out there, I know she's going to get it done correctly. She's going to. Now, I don't know about this person over here because I never worked with them before. I sent Sue out there. Sue ain't never did no work for me before. I don't know. June says, no, the dates are the 15th and 30th that they pay. Yes, June, but don't forget, not one company, June. So in the course, I provide you with more than one company to work with. So yes, our major players and stuff, they may pay the 15th and 30th, but I always like to just kind of put a general rule out there. Whenever you do most work, it's either like a 30-day turnaround. June is correct, though. Some companies pay 15th and 30th. So within the course, there is a list of companies that you can sign up with. Carla says, I used to do field inspections through Millennium Information Services. However, they claim there isn't work for my area. This was 8 or 9 years ago. I tried to reach out again, but nothing. Yeah, so again, Carla, we don't put all of our eggs in one basket. Now, they told me, I forgot, because I wrote this course a while back, but they told me recently in the course, because we did a whole field inspection special session. In case you missed it, you can catch the replay within the mentorship program, even though, you know, we did that a couple weeks ago. When you do join mentorship, whenever you're ready, you can go back and watch the replays. We did a whole session on that, and that was taught by one of our own, Miss Angela Brown. She put it down. She taught that session, and she does a lot of them. So that's why I actually had her come on to teach a session. Of course, I could teach it because I do them too. But I always like the people now, especially since our group is doing so well, I want them to start experiencing the teaching of our other members because they're doing so amazing. So the offer that I have for you guys today, and this is only for 25. I promise you, I'm not just playing around. I'm not just putting it out there. It is actually on on Gumroad, which is where the course is housed. 80% off. 80% off the field inspection course only today. After the 25 are gone, they are gone. Now, if you're in mentorship, do not buy the field inspection course, because I had that happen too. Sometimes you guys get excited and you will go buy the course that you already get for free, or that's included in mentorship. So if you're in mentorship, do not buy the field inspection course. Just go watch it, because you may not be at that point yet. But for everybody else, the first 25 people, the field inspection course, which includes a list of companies you can sign up with and a tip sheet, always give you a tip sheet, is 80% off, and you can use coupon code inspections. Okay, I wanted to make sure I had that right. Coupon code inspections. It is set for 25. So once that 25 is gone, then you can still get the course, but it'll be 60% off. Okay, and the coupon code is going to be just in case you missed the 25. The coupon code for 60% off is going to be WIN 2025. But of course, you want to get it for 80% off if you can. So it's 80% off. Coupon code is inspections, okay? And that's going to be for the first 25. And then, Carla, I would reach out to them again. And then also, if you're really interested in doing field inspections at this time, since that was almost 10 years ago, check out the course, because, again, you want to learn how to do it correctly, how to fill out the paperwork, you know, what tips. It's not an actual form for you to fill out within the course, but it gives you the tips that you need in order to be successful. Okay. So check that out. Again, that's going to be for the first 25 people that get the course. 80% off. Coupon code is inspections. Okay. So we are meeting tonight. If you have not joined, got it. Very good, Carla. Yes, Carla, get that money. So if you're looking for a part-time something, again, you do not have to be a notary. This is a nice side hustle. Okay. It takes, if you do, like I said, one a day at $50, even if you do, let's say you do one a day on the low end, Miss June said $30. Okay. Which most of my people get 50. Okay. Once they learn how to counter, but we're going to take Miss June's number of 30 because she does them too. Ain't nothing wrong with $30 for 30 minutes. How many of you make $30 for 30 minutes? Let's talk about that for a minute. Let's go on the low end. I don't mind the low end. $30 for 30 minutes. Most of us don't make $30 an hour. When I left my hospital job, I was not making $30 an hour. I was around 20, I was around 20, 21, but I worked a lot of shift diff, what we call shift diff. So I worked after 3. I worked on the weekends, so I would end up making around another $3 to $4. So I probably was closer to $25 an hour per hour when I worked at the hospital. So $30 for less than a few minutes of time just to go out and look at something. You think it's worth it? I do. But see, I'm about that life though. Some of us, if it's not $200 a pop, I'm not leaving my house. So, I mean, I can't tell you what to do in your business. But in my business, I look at the totality of the bottom line, okay? So let's do the $30 number times, if you do one per day, times 30. Now, I ain't need no calculator for that. I used to work at the bank, so I know how to do math, okay? But we're going to do it for the sake of the people in the back. So that's $900 a month. Could you use $900 a month right now? Just doing one? And the course is 80% off? Could you add field inspections to your life? If you out there already doing Lyft, Uber, and all that kind of stuff, could you add field inspections 80% off? I think so. Could you do something with $900 a month? Drop in the chat what you could do with $900 a month. And that's on the low end, $30, one job per day. Let's go. What could you do with $900? I'm going to tell you what I could do. I'm going to give you a list, and you tell me just 1 or 2 things. You ain't got to break it down like I'm about to. So let's see. We got $900 a month. I could pay my cell phone bill is $60. Okay. So that leaves me $840. I could pay my light and gas. Let's say $300. Yeah, it hurt me to say it too, but let's say $300. That puts me down to $540. So I got light, gas, cell. My internet is $100. So we can take off internet. That puts me at $440. Let's go ahead and do, y'all see how these bills be adding up? So that's internet. We have $440. I could pay my internet. Oh, cable. Let's not forget cable. My cable is $150 a month. Now, don't judge me on that, child. My cable is $150 a month. But that's one thing my husband is not going to let me get rid of. As long as he got breath in his body and he actually work. And he actually worked in doing any kind of work. He gonna have cable. So that's $150 per month. So that leaves me $290. I got $290 more dollars. I did a lot now. So with that $290, let's say, did I say my cell phone bill? I think I said my cell phone bill already. Water bill. I could pay my water bill. That one runs about $100. So we're at $290. So we're gonna say minus $100. That leaves me $190. So water bill, I forgot the water bill. And then, so I got light, gas, cable. More, that ain't including mortgage. Of course, we can't pay the mortgage out of that, but car insurance. And I don't think I can pay my car insurance out of that because my car insurance runs about $250 a month. So I couldn't do that, but $190. Let's say I put up $50 a month just for savings. How about that? Are we saving money out there? Are we saving money? So I'm going to put 50 in my savings. And then that gives us 50 for $140 for lunch. A few days just to hang out. Some play money. That's a whole lot I did with $900. That's at one per day at $30. Booyah. The math is mathing. The math is mathing. They don't cut checks, people, because you look good. Okay. Most of the time they are not. I'm gonna get y'all comments in just a second because I see y'all got a lot of comments. I love it. They don't cut checks because you look good though. Okay. You have to go to work. You have to go to work. Do I love going out doing field inspections sometimes? No, but your girl need to eat. Do you really want to go do field inspections? Maybe not. You just want somebody to cut you a check because you look good. Now, if you got it like that, go for it. But even Beyonce got to work, y'all. You think she like going to city and all that at her age with all them kids and all that stuff? But she do it because her family got to eat, right? Football players, they out there getting their head knocked around, boom, boom, bam. But they got to do it, right? Because they want to eat. So a lot of us, we got to stop being, I'm going to just say it. Y'all going to be mad at me. Y'all gonna be mad at me. Y'all gonna be mad. But some of us, we have to stop being lazy. It's not gonna be easy. You have to build your business. Field inspection, notary business, yard business, lawn business. That's what I was trying to say. Pressure washing. I called somebody today. Let me get y'all comments. I'm gonna tell y'all what happened. Somebody lost some business today. I hope they don't watch my show, but let me tell y'all what happened. I'm gonna get y'all comments. Jasmine saying she could pay off a credit card. You know it, with $900 a month. Come on. Carla saying the same thing. I see a running thing with credit cards, and y'all know how I feel about that. I do want y'all to work on that credit card debt. I really do. This will help you. A lot of times, to keep making the same money you making, the same 9 to 5, you keep doing the same thing, you're gonna get the same results. Back in the 90s or 80s, that lady with the blonde hair, y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? And they said you keep doing the same thing, getting the same results. That's insanity. So we got to do something different, guys. We got to get out of our comfort zone. Invest in ourselves. We have to. You can either invest in yourself a couple of different ways. Let me get the rest of these comments. You can invest in yourself a couple of different ways. You can either invest your time and energy, because I do a lot of that. I listen to stuff all day long. I just finished listening to. Now I ain't listened to the whole thing. I'm gonna be fully transparent, but I might, if I get some time. Think and Grow Rich. I've been hearing so many people talk about that book, Think and Grow Rich, Think and Grow Rich. So I did the Cliff Notes on YouTube. I just took an hour and did that before I went live. So I liked it. Nothing I didn't already know, but I just, just hearing somebody frame it differently always seems to help. And he kept talking a lot about masterminds. Get with people that think like you. That's what the Notary Business Success Mentorship Program has done for a lot of people. Is really help them to get with like-minded people. I'm gonna show y'all a sneak peek in the program too. This is spam. Hold on. So let's see. June says yes, brought 4 hats, about $600. June, you like hats that much? Get it though, June. If you got it like that, that's what June like to do, is buy hats. Come on now. Jelada says she could pay her water bill and she could pay $140 in groceries. Yep. Jasmine says, now I'm mad Kimmi called me lazy, LLO, just kidding. No, I know you ain't lazy, girl. You getting it. And Jasmine, I was so proud of you using your acknowledgement stamp. She put in the group today a picture of her notary acknowledgement stamp. I love it. Let me pull this screen up so I can show y'all a sneak peek. So Jasmine, my notary extraordinaire. Proud of you, baby girl. Let me pull this up right quick so y'all can see what's inside the mentorship program. And I'm going to show you the $27 plan and the $47 plan because there's 2 different plans. So you can pick and choose which one you want to start. You can always start at 1 and then upgrade. That's what most people do. Just depends on how serious you are. If you're really about it, you want to learn apostilles, you want to learn field inspections, e-fingerprinting, et cetera, then let's just go ahead and be about it. And then you could always upgrade, completely up to you. Okay, so I'm gonna share my screen and show y'all the so don't forget the first 25. Hey Sabrina, yes, I saw that. Hey Coach Kimmi, I love it. Sabrina said she signed up for mentorship yesterday. She is loving it. The training is top notch. Sabrina, I thank you so much. I really do. I really do appreciate that. I really do. I'm gonna get you to leave me a review tonight because during the session. Don't forget the session tonight, Sabrina, and everybody else is here. Tonight we are doing a meet and greet with all of our notaries in our mentorship program. And because we are nationwide, so it's hard for us all to get together. People don't have money for traveling right now. So I ain't even getting ready to act like we get ready to do something in person and try to pull people there, because a lot of people aren't working. We got people in the mentorship that are, having some issues and stuff. So we are not going to try to do anything like that, but we can meet tonight, and that's what we're going to do. Bring your wine, because I forgot mine a few weeks ago. We did something. It was just a general session. So I ain't gonna forget my glass tonight, y'all. I will be ready. So let me show y'all the inside. I'm gonna put share screen. If you have any questions about anything Sabrina too and everyone else that's in program while I'm actually sharing this, let me know, because we will be talking tonight. You know, you could always talk. So let's share this screen. Make sure you can see it. Okay. So this is the startup plan, $27. And you get access to all of these courses here. Notarize Like a Pro. These are not watered down courses, guys. These are the real course. The Specialty General Notary course, part 2 also. Build Your Business Step by Step, the pricing course, okay? You get some sample general notary documents in there. You get access to most of the replays that we did since we started this program, okay? More additional training on notary blocks, IDs, journals, customer service tip. We had an excellent customer service session a couple weeks ago. That was led by somebody, Lori Wilson. Shout out Lori. She's in our program. Time management, how notaries can stay safe. That was a meet and greet. How to explain documents. So we did a notary trivia. Actually, we need to do that again. People like that. Open coaching, direct marketing. So you see everything you need. That's only in the $27 plan, okay? That's in the $27 plan. So now I'm going to show you really quick the all-inclusive plan. Hold on one second. And let's do that right quick so you can see the all-inclusive plan. And then again, you can always upgrade, downgrade, whatever it is you want to do. It's your course, your program, your business. Okay, whatever it's gonna be, whatever you put into it. Okay, so let me show y'all really quick. I'm gonna do share screen. Hold on one second. And you know what? Since I got a few minutes, I'm gonna put the StreamYard link in there. And if somebody wanted to come live and talk about anything, you can. I'm gonna hang out a few more minutes. I just put the link in here. Only thing I ask is that you have your camera on. So if you actually want to come up, we can chit chat for a moment. Let's do share screen so I can show you the program. Okay, here we go. So this is the $47 mentorship program. You get all those same courses, but in this one, it also includes the estate/trust course. Okay, you get all of the courses in this one, all of it. You get the ink fingerprinting, translation services, wedding officiant. This is the actual field inspection course that you can buy today for 80% off. Okay, this is the actual field inspection course. Let me just click on that. So this is the one that you can buy today for 80% off. And then you see all the different loan signings, all your modules. This is my VA trying to call me. She's gonna have to wait because now I'm live. So yeah, anybody want to hop up and talk about your business live on YouTube? I'll put the link there. She's doing such an amazing job. I just really want her to know that. So that's why I was calling her. She is doing so amazing. What other questions may I answer for you all today? Shima says, hello, late. I want to sign up. How do I sign up? Are you signing up for the mentorship? Or I didn't say that, did I? Notaryeducators.com. Is that for mentorship or the course? Everything you need, though, is at notaryeducators.com. Okay. Notaryeducators.com. There we go. And I do have a question for you. So today's special, because I'm going to be doing just like The View and all these other shows out there. Today's special is field inspections, 80% off. Coupon code is inspections. Again, that's going to be for the first 25 people that buy that. I have a viewer's choice question. Okay, Shima. Yes, notaryeducators.com. And Shima, if you sign up today, make sure at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern, I always send out an email with the link for the session before every session. If you don't have that, please email me because I just need to make sure And I'll be looking for you too if you sign up to make sure you have a link, because I'm pretty sure you should get it at 6 o'clock since you're signing up now. But I want to make sure you get the link for tonight, and I always do that for everybody. That's not just a Shima thing. That's a Coach Kimmi thing, because I want to make sure you're in the house. So tonight is our live session. Okay. If you missed it, you can always go back and watch the replay for other people who say, well, I can't make it live tonight. But that's okay. You can always come back and catch the replay. So this is what I want to ask you guys. So today's special is field inspections. Again, coupon code. Come on, Sharette. Join us, girl. Oh, I didn't say this part. The most important part, the $27 and the $47 mentorship programs. We meet together weekly. So it doesn't matter if you're paying $27 or $47. You have me or Alexis or who's ever training. We all meet together every single week. And 99% of the time, I'm at all the trainings. So now I am trying to train other people in our group, which we're doing. They're doing amazing. I hate to keep saying it, but they really are. So yes. Hey, Sheila, on my way to sign up. Sheila, aren't you in mentorship already? You're not in mentorship already? I really thought you were. Maybe I just see you here so much. I really thought you was in mentorship. Or you mean you're going to join tonight at 7 o'clock. It's 7 o'clock Eastern is our live tonight. 7 o'clock Eastern. So anyway, don't forget. So field inspection today, 80% off. Coupon code is inspections. NotaryEducators.com is where you can purchase it. But this is my question for those of you who are not in mentorship. I will be going live tomorrow. What course would you like me to offer a special on? What service do you want to add to your business that you're like, dang, I wish I could buy that for 80% off? Not including the mentorship. Which single course? Viewer's choice. Tomorrow, what would you like me to teach you a little bit about and then actually give you 80% off of? Which one? Drop it in the chat. And I'm going to take the first, let's see. Lisa said, love to see new members. Yes. Thank you, Lisa. Appreciate it. Well, I do too, because people are actually doing some stuff. You know, a lot of my members, they walk in silence. They put stuff in the chat after they did 10 jobs. I'm like, well, why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing about that? Sheila, are you in mentorship? Because I promise you, I know your name. You're not in mentorship, Sheila. And the reason I have to ask is sometimes people have a different name over here on YouTube than they do in the mentorship or even what they sign up with. I'm like, well, who is that? So that's funny. We got all these aliases. Notary list. What kind of notary list, Carla? What kind of notary list? Oh, Sheila, you're not in mentorship. Okay. So I will do apostilles tomorrow. Sheila asked for apostilles. She asked first. So we'll do the discount tomorrow on apostilles. And I'll do a little session on apostille training tomorrow. So look out for the coupon code tomorrow for apostilles. Now, the apostille course is included in mentorship. It's not a watered down version. Okay. So it is included in mentorship. All of the courses we're talking about. I have 17 courses. A new one is going to be released tonight. Cat's out the bag. I can't hold water, guys. I guess I could, but I still didn't tell you what it is. It won't be released here tomorrow, though, but it will be released over mentorship tonight. So tomorrow we're going to do apostilles, and that's going to be a coupon code for apostilles tomorrow. That's what we chosen. Apostilles, that's the next thing we want to learn. So I will be back tomorrow with a coupon code for apostilles. And any other questions we got tonight while I'm here live? Your girl is live. What's up? Oh, so I told you about mentorship. 27 or 47, you get access to the live trainings, the replays, templates. There are marketing templates. You name it, we got it. There's business card templates there. A flyer for notary resume template in both courses, 27 or 47. And then I'll tell you a little bit about Creators Club with Kimmi. Now, for all of you here, it doesn't matter if you're already a notary. It doesn't matter. Creators Club with Kimmi is going to be about those who are interested in going next level with their social media. Stephanie, hey Stephanie, yes, field inspection is included. That's why I said earlier, do not buy it if you're in the mentorship program. Do not buy it if you're in the all-inclusive. It is included. It's included in the all-inclusive, not the $27 one, okay? So make sure you read which package you're getting. The core courses are in your $27 package. You get the whole kit and caboodle in the $47, okay? So my new adventure, guys, the reason now I'm Coach Kimmi is because I'm going to be teaching people that are interested in starting a YouTube channel, those that are interested in doing an ebook, those that are interested in doing a podcast. These are all things that I have done that I'm very good at. I love doing. And the other thing, I love talking notary and I love talking business. You can tell me your business idea in about 5 minutes. I can tell you what you need to do with it. Okay. The same thing I do with the notary space. You can tell me in 2 minutes about your notary business and I can tell you what you need to do. I'm going to put the link in there for StreamYard. If anybody wanted to come up live and talk about your business, I got a few minutes, but I can do a deep dive into your business real quick. But anyway, yes. So I have a knack for businesses. So I have the courses already written out. It's going to work the same way Notary Educators works. For those of you that want to buy self-paced or whatever, or my new community, they can buy that. Notary Educators is not going anywhere. It's just something else that I'm very passionate about. I had that channel already. It was called Business Life with Kimmi. And I wasn't even nurturing it, but I noticed I was still getting a lot of views on that channel. I said, well, wait a minute. Am I missing out on something? Hey, CC, I had not worked that channel in a year, like any new content. I had not put any new content out. And I was looking at my numbers one day and I said, oh, let me look at it right quick. And I was looking at it and I said, okay, Kimmi. I said, people actually like the information because, again, I know business, right? And I know how to explain things in a simple way for most people and to keep it economical. So don't get it twisted, guys, because the courses are reasonably priced, that they're cheap or watered down. They're not. You can tell from the membership, the people that are here. Okay. I do that on purpose. Okay. So even anyway, with my Creators Club channel, I was looking at it and I was like, see, even right now I'm looking at the views, 30, and I'm not even doing nothing with the channel. You see that? I'm not even doing nothing with it. So imagine when I actually go to work the channel, right? When I say work it, I mean putting out fresh content, actually, developing it the way it's supposed to be. So I'm headed over there. They got to just wait for me. Look at this, solid green. On YouTube, you want solid green. Y'all see that? This is my other channel, business. Well, it's not Business Life. It's called Creators Club. So people are actually watching everything over here. So got to get the people what they want. Shima says, I see this as a monthly. Can you cancel at any time? I just signed up for 47. Yes, you can. I love the question, Shima. You can cancel anytime. Just cancel like 2 to 3 days before your next date. So you signed up on the 4th. Right now, put a note in your calendar that your payment is going to come out the 4th of every month. If you change your mind, you need to cancel it by the 1st of the month, okay? You need to cancel it by the 1st of the month. And it's not a big deal to cancel. You'll go in there under your little, what they call avatar, click it, and you can just unenroll, okay? So, yes, I'm glad you enrolled, and welcome to the program. Welcome, Shima. Welcome. What state are you in? Just curious. So that's what Creators Club is going to be about, though, for those, again, who are interested in starting a YouTube channel. Many of you need a YouTube channel. What streams of income are you creating out there as you're getting older? Do you plan to work till you're 100? Do you plan to work at Walmart? And ain't nothing wrong with that if you're 80 and you love it. But what is the difference between you doing it because you want to do it and you got to do it? So my goal is to help those between like the ages of 30 to 60 to say, you know what, doggone, I got something to say. I know how to bake a red velvet cake. I know how to cut grass. I know how to cut hair. And I'm going to help you from beginning to end, take whatever it is you're interested in. You may not want to do YouTube. You may want to do a podcast. I'm going to help you to create that podcast. It's going to work the same way Notary Educators works. There are people in Notary Educators that are doing apostilles. Some doing field inspections. Some doing ink fingerprinting. Some doing general notary. Some doing loan signing. So your girl know a little bit about everything, which is kind of bad because his brain do not cut off. Jeff was like, you got to cut it off. Compartmentalize is his word. You got to compartmentalize. I said it right the first time. but put everything in its own compartment. Okay. I'm like, I can't do that. I'm not even wired that way. So I do try to chill out. So what is my new adventure going to look like? And again, they don't cut checks because you look pretty. Okay. Plus, I'm not afraid of work. And I love what I do. When you love what you do, it's even better. So let's see. Sheima's in Connecticut. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Very good. Very good, Connecticut. Most states are represented. We do have a Connecticut, actually. You know what? I do have a Sheila in there. Sheila, that's why I keep thinking you're in course. We have a Sheila. Sheila Dina is in there, not Sheila Kathy. We have someone in Connecticut actually in the course. Yep. And her name is Sheila. She's usually on every night, so hopefully you'll see her tonight. And welcome again to the program, and thank you for trusting us with your training. Carla says, I used to sign up with Mortgage Connect, who distributes mortgage loan signings, are really slow. I was looking for a list of companies that are seeking notaries. Oh, honey, you won't find that, Carla. You have to go get the work, huh? So that means you signing up with signing companies. The number one that I tell you to sign up with, you don't have to be in mentorship. You know how I roll. I'm going to tell you right now, right here now, is sign up with signingorder.com, pay the $2.99 per month, and then you should start getting some hits. Now, I'm going to ask you straight up, and I probably shouldn't even told you that, Carla. I mean, I need straight up. Do you know how to properly notarize? Do you know how to be a loan signing agent? Do you know what to do? Because I might have just nailed a coffin for you. I might have. Do you know what to do for real? Do you know what to do, Carla? Do you know how to handle loan signings? For real? Because I just gave you that. And I don't want you going out there destroying your whole opportunity and you ain't get started yet. So do you know how to properly notarize? For real? Carla, tell me. Now, let me finish my thought since I went ahead and told you. But signingorder.com, this is for anybody listening, but I don't want you signing up and you are not ready because you will ruin your opportunities. When you hear the word blackballing, blacklisted, that is all facts, okay? That is all facts. But once you are ready, now, if you don't train with me, I don't really care who you train with, but don't mess up your opportunities, okay? Of course, if you want to train with notary educators, we'd love to have you, right? You can check out the mentorship program or whatever, but please don't sign up with nobody and you are not ready. So signingorder.com, you pay $2.99 per month and then get access to like 20 additional zip codes. So say you live in zip code 11222, whatever. You can add another 19. And then when work populates in that area, they will send it to you. And they're very quick once you get on their list. So again, don't be out there messing up documents though. So I need you to be straight up, no chaser, honest with me. Do you know how to properly notarize? CC, that's me. I need help. Check out the mentorship program, CC. We meet but if you're in the all-inclusive plan, the chat runs 7 days a week, live help for your assignments, okay? Live help. We have a very nice community. It runs 9 in the morning to 11 at night because I got a lot of people on the West Coast, Mountain Time, Pacific Time. And they'll tell you right here, we do answer them that chat. Between me, the fellow notaries, they're doing amazing. We all help each other. So it's not me running the chat. But we're all in there together. Carla says, I want to do loan signing. Charette says, I'm new to notary business. I got my notary license in March as of this year, but haven't done anything with it. Yeah, Charette, let's get you started, huh? Let's get you started. I will leave you with one more thought. If you don't buy anything else from me tonight and you're ready to, yeah, Carla, that's not, is that Carla told me she, Carla, that's not the answer I'm looking for. You said I used to be a vendor for a mortgage company. Yes, that I always used to do and make a lot of money. I need your course first. Yeah, guys. Okay. I didn't for 10 years. Okay. Thank you. Yep. Let's have some frank talk for real. Let's have some frank talk. I just gave away, and it ain't no secret. It's the number one tip to get signings. Okay, guys. It's the number one tip. Number one tip when you're ready for loan signings is signing with signing order because they do send you work. Once you start paying at $2.99, I've had notaries that they pay that they wasn't getting no signings. And the moment they sign up for that, they start getting signings, right? But I typically only do that in mentorship because I really only want you to start signing up with them once you know what to do. Because again, you got a very slim window to mess up. See, when I started, When I started back in the day, notaries were abundant. Even my first signing, I was honest with the lady. I said, I don't know what I'm doing. She asked me something and I just spilled the beans. I was like, so I was straight up with her, right? She would let me go and she walked me through it or whatever. And I had a little mentor, very, very, when I say little, very, very little help, but he was there. And when I had nobody, because most of the time, even now, it's hard to find anyone that will talk with you about the business. Everybody's kind of tight-lipped unless you're in mentorship or whatever. And some of that is not because they're just trying to get your money. I can't teach you how to do a loan signing here on a YouTube video. You got to know what you're doing. You have to. And I find a lot of people, and this may be you too, you don't know what you're doing. So that's why you don't have the confidence to go out there and start, right? And it's not your fault. Your state did not prepare you. They're like, take this car and go drive. Can you imagine giving your teenager a car and they've not had any driver's ed? When I was coming up, I took driver's ed in the summer. I was so excited. I could not wait. I took it in high school and I learned how to drive. And then by the time I actually went to take the road test, but see what the state does is they give you a car, which is your notary stamp. They've not prepared you. Even if they give you a little test. I had Kay Denise on here yesterday. My sister who's actually learning the business. She said, I said, with the state, what you took with them, would that have prepared you for everything you're learning in mentorship? Because she paying for it like everybody else. I do give her a little discount. But if you don't pay, you don't pay attention. So that's why she's paying too, like everybody else. She is paying. Okay. So anyway, so it's not your fault that you're not equipped, but that's why notary educators exist. And some people say, why you got to pay for training? Why you got to pay for training? You don't have to. You can self-teach. If you got a few years to kind of learn all this stuff, I got 17 courses or 16 courses, and you got time to learn all of those and be a pro at it, because we don't do nothing around here without doing it like a what? Like a what, people? We don't do nothing over here with Coach Kimmi, and we ain't doing it like a pro. Okay, we notarize like a pro, right? We do field inspections like a what? Like a pro, right? We do apostilles like a pro. That's how you make money. Thank you, Jasmine. We do everything around here like a pro. So when you're ready to do it like a pro, come on through. Come on through. Let me get y'all comments. Okay, let's see. But please don't be signing up with signing order. Don't be saying Kimmi sent me over here and all that, which they don't ask who referred you anyway, because God knows I would not want my name on half of your applications because you're just not ready. Now, when you're ready, I have people in mentorship that ask, can I use yours as a referral? The answer is yes, because I know you know what you're doing. But you can't just put my name on anything. All right. And I don't just put my name on anything. If I put my name on anything in my own business, I'm not going to just throw my name out there for your business, right? All right, let's see what's going on. So Sherette is saying nope, nope, and nope. That's why I'm signing up for the mentorship. Come on through, Sherette. Sherette, what state are you in? Carla saying she was a vendor for Mortgage Connect. So she got 10 years. Well, as long as you feel comfortable, she said, I was trained and got a certificate into classes for loan signing. Carla, if you're ready, honey, God bless. Go for it. So I told you what to do, okay? Signingorder.com. If you feel ready. If you get out there and you feel like, I thought I was ready, it's been 10 years, come on back through. We're going to be here. We've been here. We are here. We're going to be here. The message has not changed. We are notarizing like a pro. And I've been saying that from day one. That's 5 years. 5 years, y'all. Ain't nothing changed. And once you know how to notarize like a pro, then everything else is going to grow. Ooh. Did you feel that one? Once you know how to notarize like a pro, then everything will grow. What? I am from the Motor City, y'all. So I know music. Okay, here we go. Stephanie says, please share the code for the discounts to join the mentorship. I want to join the live tonight at 7. So Stephanie, there's not a discount code for mentorship because that's already rock bottom. It's 27 or 47. Either one you can join. Either one. There's not a code for mentorship. The code is for the field inspection course. Okay. And we would love to have you at 7. Yeah. So 27 or 47, we all meet together. Doesn't matter which plan you choose. Yes, we have people from North Carolina also in the house in our mentorship program. I'm working on something where I could try to put you guys together, like little chapters and stuff like that. But our people have grown to love each other so much, it really don't matter what state you're in. Lisa's in Georgia, Jasmine's in Nevada, Lori's in Illinois. I mean, we got people in Texas. We got a lot of Texans, y'all. A lot of Texans. If you're in Houston, H-Town, come on through. We got a lot of Texans in the house. But membership and mentorship is amazing. It really is. That's all I can say. And when you're done with it, you're done with it. People say, well, how long do I have to stay? You stay as long as you want to stay. You stay as long as you want to stay. Okay. And we have people that's been with us for years, literally. And it's not that they don't know what they're doing. They like the community. They like the encouragement. They like being with like-minded people. So it's a tax write-off anytime you invest in yourself. So they just write it off on their taxes and they come to community and they grow and learn new stuff. My shirt is off. Which side is it? This side? I learn stuff every day. So really quick, for those of you who may not be ready for mentorship, but you still want to learn how to check in and learn how to start your business, you can check out my book, Start Your Notary Business. Okay. Here's one for Georgia. Booyah. We got Indiana and Florida. There's one for each state. Actually, I just happen to have these three with me. There's an ebook version, and then there's a paperback. So whichever you want, all 50 states, including DC, have their own book. Okay. And then the last piece is the journals. I want to talk about these really quick because I just said we all learn in mentorship, right? So in mentorship, I had one of our students, he asked me, our family members, he said, hey, I was already creating these journals, right? He said, hey, can I come in hardback? I was like, I thought about it. I said, well, I guess it could. I didn't have one at the time. And sure enough, we got hardback. So each one teach one. So as I'm teaching you guys, I'm also growing in my business. You know, there was another incident. We had a young man, shout out to Kent. That was Mr. Eric with that tip. Shout out, Mr. Eric. During mentorship, another young man, he mentioned, hey, you can get a Google review card. And this is on the Notary Supply List, so feel free to download it, okay? The Google review card. The Notary Supply List is completely free at notaryeducators.com. You'll see Notary Supplies or free resources. I have it in both areas. Anyway, the Google review card increased my reviews, doubled them, because I was already asking for reviews. Your girl don't play, right? But when I started using that card, it made it even easier because the client is like, oh, all I got to do is tap this. They usually want to take the card. They usually want to take it. I'm like, oh, no, you don't take it, but you can just tap it, scan it. So it's a cute little doohickey. And so we started getting those over in mentorship and people's reviews started increasing. So it's little things like that you may say, oh, well, I got to pay mentorship for that. Why do I have to pay to be a part of that? Well, that's because you're a part of a winning crew, honey. If you want to be with winners, if you want to win, you got to be with winners. And I'm not overestimating that statement. It is so true. If you hang out with certain kind of people, you're going to become no people. When you're with people, they're doing field inspections. They're doing apostilles. Jasmine just got her first apostille last week. Jasmine, how that apostille money feel, baby? How that apostille feel? I think she had one document, 3 figures. Was it real? Is it real? Y'all know I don't be doing all that other stuff. Yes, it's real. Yes, it's real. Okay. When you're with winners, you're going to win. When you're with winners, you're going to win. You can't help it. It's the same. The reverse is true too. If you with somebody, again, going back to if they like a terrible person, they cuss, they do a lot of this. Not that people that cuss are terrible. So don't go off on your tangent. But I'm just saying, if you're with people, they always start cussing. You ever watch TV and you start around the house, you start slipping. You like, oops, I didn't mean to say that. You be like, you and your husband, you and your mom, or you and somebody start talking, and you be like, oh, where'd that come from? And you go back to, oh, I was watching such and such. That's what they do on there. The reverse is true too. When you hang out people that are intelligent, that are smart, that are dignified, that are about their business, it makes you become about your business. Oh, she building her Google page. Let me start working on my Google page. Oh, she's getting reviews. Let me start asking for more reviews. It's just law. It's just law of attraction. There's no way around that one. What you put out is what you're going to get back. Let me get y'all comments because I'm going to get ready to get out of here. So if you have any final comments, please. Carla says, so we got Stephanie. She's in North Carolina. Carla says, I'm always following you and I will sign up with you. Yeah, whenever you get ready, Carla, we're going to be here, girl. I'll be here tomorrow with we're going to talk about apostilles a little bit since that's what the request was. Stephanie is saying, okay. Sharette is in Georgia. Okay, Georgia, come on through. You know, that's where I'm at. Doesn't matter where you're located. We have people from all states in our mentorship program. S. Thompson says, hey, Kimmi, thank you for all you do. Love the mentorship program. Oh, thank you so much, S. Thompson. I appreciate it. I really do. I really do. Well, guys, I have to get out of here. I'll leave room for a couple more comments because I got to go do my walk. Because, again, we are meeting tonight at 7, and I got to go be about it. For those of you who are not in mentorship and are interested in the field inspection course, again, for the first 25 of you, it's going to be 80% off. That'll put it around, don't quote me because I don't know what it is. I think it should be, I don't know, maybe $40, a little bit over. But to have a whole career for $40, come on now. I already did the math. I can't do the math no more. I got to go eat dinner and go get my walk on before 7. Okay, so guys, until next time, I am Coach Kimmi. Remember, Coach Kimmi with a K. I will see you over here live sometime tomorrow. I can't commit to what time. I got to see what my schedule is like. But I will see you sometime tomorrow. If not, I definitely will see those in mentorship tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern. Don't forget to bring your wine, to bring your beer, whatever it is you're drinking, because we're doing grown folk talk tonight, okay? All right, guys. It's a meet and greet, though. It's a meet and greet. Until next time, guys, thank you for trusting Notary Educators as part of your notary journey, okay? Bye. Do everything like a what? Like a what? Whatever you're doing, guys, do it like a pro. Bye.